What's up, everybody? Okay, where I come from, you're really not supposed to read off a paper when giving a speech, but I wanted this one to be perfect, so bear with me. When I told my mom I was giving a speech, she said I had to start it off by making everybody laugh. And then I was like, since we're in Canada, why not do Canadian jokes? But I quickly realized I don't know anything about Canada. I'm sorry. Now, I didn't use ChatGPT when I was in school, but I did use it to create these jokes. So here we go. They're bad. They're bad. Canada is proof that you could survive anything with maple syrup, flannel, bus drivers, and well-timed applause. It's terrible. I can't even finish it. I've got 60 more. No, I'm playing. All jokes aside, coming to this conference every year and being able to see everyone's faces is not only the highlight of my summer, but it's always the highlight of my year. And on behalf of all the scholars, I really want to thank the OWLs and HFF team for not only blessing us in terms of financial aid, but for always being there and always being the support, the hand on the shoulder, and the mentors we needed throughout our time in college. So, round of applause to all of those important people. And every time I think of what a huge blessing this scholarship has been for me, I always think back to the weeks prior to receiving it. I remember it was the summer after I just graduated from high school, and my mom kept asking me, well, how are you going to pay for college, Elijah? And I would always reply, Mom, I got it, I got it. I did indeed not have it. And a couple days went by, and I got the email to apply to the scholarship. And I remember being super nervous but thorough when filling out the application. And before ChatGPT, it was MomGPT. And I'd always take everything to my mom, and she double-checked it before I submitted it, and everything felt good. And a couple weeks go by, and I got a call from this random number. And usually I don't take calls from random numbers. It goes straight to my voicemail, and it's my 6th grade voicemail. And I act like I pick up the phone. I'm like, hello, hello, what? I can't hear. And people get mad. But it was fooling my grandma for years, and I don't know how that happened. But yeah, even now, people still fall for it, and they're like, yeah, someone picked up the phone, it was some little girl, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that was, but anyway, I picked up the phone, and the call turned out to be an interview, and the interview felt really good, and I answered questions spot on, and then it was just a waiting game, and after a couple weeks, I got another email about a final interview on Zoom. And to bring our parents. And I remember prepping for questions, but I didn't know what to expect. So boom, we hop on the Zoom call, and I started to see faces that I see right now with their parents. And then out of nowhere, Oprah pops up like an ad on the Zoom call. And she's congratulating us and telling us we got the scholarship. And I haven't really seen my mom cry in my life, but I vividly remember her breaking down, hugging me, and saying, I'm so proud of you. And that's definitely one of the most important moments and one of the highlights of my life. And it wouldn't be possible without HFF, without OWLs, and without the class of 2025. So thank you.